Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
Greetings viewers and subscribers. We are going to be coming out with another video later on today. A man was shot and killed by the police at Farm Pen in the parish of Westmoreland. Also, a 15-month-old baby died in Western Jamaica. You're going to want to hear the heart-wrenching story of how this baby died. Those and a lot more stories will be coming out in the video later on. You're going to want to stand by for that. Now, in our first story for today, let's join our reporter on the ground. He's reporting for PNL News. Watch this.
Hoodlums strike again if I when you again there, man. Rufus. Boy, then the Rufus with that shisha thing get me. Watch it. One and there so flat is stiff to the car Popeye. Where Popeye shisha thing get 198 so 199 go down and 90 front foot. Popeye! The Hoodlums strike again, my boy. Watch it. I think strike you got left back. Yo.
No. Ah boy. Now, in today's journey, we have left Ginger Hill and we are heading back to Westmoreland. We are a little bit below Riverside in the parish of Anova. Continue to sit back, continue to relax, and continue to enjoy this journey with me. Now, you remember the incident I carried last week regarding the student gangsters who robbed another student at the Godfrey Stewart High School? If you are not sure of what I'm talking about, there is the thumbnail on your screen. You can go back and watch that video if you missed it. Well, 3 of the gangsters, they are now in police custody. The other one, he's still on the run. The 3 who are in custody, they went to court on Friday and they all pleaded guilty. We are told that they are remanded in custody until February 17. We are also told that they'll be sentenced by the court on March 31. So the scheduled meeting with the school board for Friday of this week, that will have to be put off because 3 of the guys, they are in jail. Now, one of the youngsters who is in jail, we have obtained a voice note that he sent to his father. I want you to listen carefully to what this youngster is saying are his problems. Parents, listen carefully to this.
Alright, now, father, I'm tell you what now. Alright, tell what job you do. Alright, job you love you, bun and cheese, okay? You love drink Malta, you know. Favorite color red. Yeah. They say, oh, first me I was going now. Oh, now me I was going now. I could go see how you are going to teach me. So now, tell you how I problem to my life now. Shall this now? How you feel? Your mother, I tell you in front of your siblings then. I say you are destruction, you are a married man picnic. How you expect me to feel over and over? She tell me that she keep on and leave me every time we talk about you and things. You think it easy. Yes, you just see like yeah. Your siblings them a get love and you not get love. You say your father drunk and all of that. You not go feel shame. You not go feel that weight in your heart. Say your mother I tell you that. Say your stepfather not like you and things. How you feel? Yeah. So all of me years me I live. Are you my problem? Every time you come up when them curse me, but are you? Am I one stinking and whatever? I do want. So you are a problem to my life. Make mommy not like me. I mean so far. I say if I did, I bet you if I did then. if I did then, right now, his father can't talk to him or nothing. So every time mommy them a cuss me or say sitting, are you then take cuss me? So yes, you know, that's why I act the way how I act, cause me not get no love. Yeah, him just hide by laughing. Nobody no know me. You don't even know me, you hear me talk. Nobody no know me. Just keep myself to myself. I just sing a laugh. You know, don't want to know me.
So you heard that. Boy, may I tell you. Let's hope that these youngsters, they will change from the path that they are on. Because if they don't, Jamaica, it's already there, you know. But if they don't, we are going to be in more serious problems as a country. Now, this incident, it took place yesterday morning. Saturday, January 21, 2023, about some minutes to 7 o'clock. It took place at the Browns community at Maroon Town in the parish of St. James. We are learning that a joint police military team, acting on intelligence, they carried out a raid at a car wash. It is said that a gold-looking Toyota Corolla motor car was seen parked in the yard. A guy named Brandon Harton, he is 24 years old and he is said to be a car washer. He works at the car wash. Brandon was seen sleeping in the car. He was awakened by the police and ordered out of the vehicle. The car was searched and bingo. One black and silver 9mm pistol was found beside the driver's seat. The joint police military team, they also searched an abandoned house across the road from the car wash and bingo again. Another black and silver 9mm pistol was found under the house bottom and a piece of board. Another guy named Tavani Maggie, he is 19 years old and he is said to be a shopkeeper. He lived on the property. It is said that Tavani, he was questioned by the police and he admitted to the police that he was the owner of the 2 illegal guns. Now if you look on your screen, those are the 2 guns. Both Tavani and Brandon, they were taken into police custody, but we are learning that Tavani Maggie, he gave the police a caution statement. In layman's term, he gave the police a confession in the presence of 2 justices of the peace, admitting that he is the owner of the 2 illegal guns. Now, both Tavani and Brandon, they were arrested and charged for possession of prohibited weapons. Tavani, he was also charged for dealing in prohibited weapons. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you have any idea why the police charged Brandon, even though Tavani, he admitted that he owned the guns? You don't? Well, under these circumstances, only the court can set Brandon free. Tavani, he would have to go to court and admit to the judge that he is the owner for the guns. The prosecution, they might then say they are not offering any evidence against Brandon, and the judge, he would then tell him that he is free to go. Now, if Tavani, if him go to court and plead not guilty, both he and Brandon, they would then be facing a trial. Got it? Yeah, man, I hope you got it. Now, congratulations to the St. James Police and soldiers for making this find. Intelligencers, big up on yourself. And still in the parish of St. James. This one took place yesterday afternoon. Saturday, January 21, 2023, some minutes after 2 o'clock. It took place at Road 10 at Bobman Hill in Lilliput in the parish of St. James. We are learning that a joint police military team, they carried out an operation at a location in the area. A grey 2012 Toyota Caldina motor car. It was parked in the yard. It was searched by the team and bingo. That black handle .44 Magnum revolver on your screen, it was found in the trunk of the car. As a result of this find, 2 persons were taken into police custody. A man, he is 36 years old and he is said to be a security guard. As also a female, she is 52 years old and she is said to be a nurse. Both of them, they were taken into police custody. Now, if and when we get any information that any of them are charged, I will be releasing their names. There was also another gun find at a place named Johnson Common in the Cambridge police area. in the parish of St. James early this morning. The details are still sketchy and we are gathering all the details. We'll be updating this story in a subsequent video. St. James Police, enough respect. But in this story, in this next story, boy, may I tell you, a Westmoreland man, he was arrested and charged by the police, and his wife, who is a lawyer, she's facing possible criminal charges. Now, this is what we are learning. The man that we are talking about, his name is Jason Barrett. He is 36 years old and he is a businessman. Jason, he is living at a Savannah Lamar address in the parish of Westmoreland. Now, this is what we are learning. Jason, he is married to a well-known attorney at law who has her office in Savannah Lamar. Jason's wife is a licensed firearm holder. She is the owner of a black and silver Smith & Wesson Springfield 9mm pistol. Now, we are learning that Jason, he's in the process of looking about his firearm license. Well, early this morning, Sunday, January 22, 2023, about some minutes after 12 midnight, a team of police officers, they were on patrol in the Big Bridge area of Westmoreland when Jason, he was seen. The police are alleging that they saw him standing in front of a shop with a bulge to the right side of his waistband. The police stopped and searched Jason, and they are alleging that a gun was found in his waist. The gun he was found with is a black and silver Smith & Wesson Springfield 9mm pistol with the serial number intact. It was affixed with a magazine containing 16 rounds of 9mm cartridges. What type of gun did I told you that his wife owns? Boy, may I tell you. The police, they are claiming that Jason, he told them that he's a licensed firearm holder, but he didn't have his gun license on him. As a result, the police took him to his home to retrieve the license. It is said that whilst at his house, Jason, he admitted to the police that he is not the holder of a gun license. It is said that he told the police that it was his wife's gun. Jason, he was subsequently arrested and charged for 1. Possession of a prohibited weapon. 2. Unauthorized possession of ammunition. And like I said, it is likely that his wife will be charged. Jason, he is now facing 15 years in prison. Ah boy. So, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to do it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you will be the first to be notified. Now remember, we are going to be dropping another video later. We have some very interesting stories coming up in that video. Now, I carried a story yesterday. It was in relation to a man who was shot and killed in the Negril area. I had promised to update the story, so here goes. Yesterday, I told you that his name was Marlon Lewis. However, his correct name, well, we're not even sure which is his correct name, but he used 2 names. One name that he used is Ervine Brown. He also used another name, Marlon Christopher Robinson. He was born on November 17, 1980. Now, let me give you a little history about Ervine or Marlon. On the night of January 2, 2007, about 7:30, over 16 years ago, a man named Delroy Campbell, he was a Rasta man and he was living with his family at Namprel Road in Negril in the parish of Westmoreland. Delroy, he just came home from work, got a shower and went onto the veranda where his family members were. Moments later, a hoodlum entered the yard. He was not known to anyone who was in the yard. He engaged Delroy in a brief conversation, then pulled a gun and shot him several times. Delroy died on the spot. That murder, it was a clear contract killing. A policeman who lived nearby, he was able to see the hoodlum when he was running away from the scene. That policeman, he assisted the Negril police in locating the killer about 45 minutes after he carried out the act. The killer was held at a house at Namprel Heights in the parish of Westmoreland. When he was held, his hands were swabbed. It was later learned that gunshot residue was on his hands. The hoodlum, he was arrested and charged by the police for murder. He was none other than Ervine Brown, aka Marlon Robinson. He went to court and, based on the evidence, he was found guilty by a jury in the Westmoreland Circuit Court. He was found guilty on May 10, 2010. 4 days later, he was sentenced by a judge to 30 years in prison. He subsequently filed an appeal against his conviction, and on March 6, 2015, the appeal court delivered its judgment. They threw out the appeal and affirmed the sentence. Marlon, also known as Ervine, he served about half of his 30 years sentence. He was released from prison recently. Marlon, he was now 42 years old. He decided that he was gonna pick up from where he left off before he went to prison. He started threatening persons in and around the area to pay him or get gunshot. He decided to live off extorting people of Negril and surroundings. Well, yesterday morning, Saturday, January 21, 2023, about 10 o'clock, Marlon, also known as Ervine, he was walking with a female friend along the Heskete at Namprel Heights in the Negril area. That female friend is a foreign national and she's said to be in her early 60s. It is said that both of them, they stopped at a house because Marlon, he wanted to charge his cellular phone. Whilst he was there waiting on his cellular phone to be charged, a motorcycle with two hoodlums aboard rode up. One of the hoodlums, he pulled a gun and he opened gunfire at Marlon, hitting him. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape on the said motorcycle. Marlon, also known as Ervine, he received gunshot wounds to his head and his back. From all indication, he died on the spot. We are told that when this crime scene was processed, 11 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them block out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane. Everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, what a shame. But me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a play blood a run.